Good morning, guys. Getting a good start to the morning so far. Took the gym over yet again. It seems like right after I take the gym, every time somebody comes and takes it right back. But I hold it long enough to get the points and get the gold and whatnot. And that's kind of what I care about. I don't necessarily care about keeping a gym forever in Pokemon. Anyway, enough Pokemon stuff. Having fun with it still, which is awesome. But as you might expect, I'm out at the skate park again. But I'm having trouble making myself get out of the car and actually go over there and ride because there's apparently some sort of a softball practice, baseball practice, soccer, I don't know what it is. But there's like a million people that are driving around this area. And there normally are not. Normally in the morning you'll see a couple of people, older people walking and running the jogging trails, but no real cars driving around. But this morning, like I said, I've easily seen 75 to 100 cars in the last 5 minutes or so. And it's not that I'm doing something bad. It's not that I'm doing something I should be ashamed of. I'm just kind of ashamed. And I know I really shouldn't be. I'm supposed to be here just trying to have fun and trying to learn, but I'm also that guy in his mid-30s that's out on a skateboard, and that, to me, feels kind of embarrassing, and I know it shouldn't. I'm gonna go try to make myself do it. Yeah, been out here for like 20-30 minutes at this point. Very, very hot. Very sweaty. Mainly just been pushing around. Trying to get more comfortable on the board, pushing on the board. Let's go back to the car. This camera's not the good one. Super sweaty, but I remembered to bring a towel this morning. I've actually got a couple of towels in the back now. One big one and one little one like this. I don't know if you can see it, but this was one of the Geek Fuel towels. Like, I've only seen them do a towel once, but it says, "Don't panic, remember your towel." Gotta love the Hitchhiker's Guide reference there. But I'm pouring down some sweat. And while I was over there, I did sort of defeat some of my issues. Not entirely. Like I said, there's some sort of a sport thing going on, a training camp apparently. So there are a lot of kids over that way, skate parks over that way. I'm parked in a different parking lot because apparently this one gets a lot less sun and I'm okay with that. But these kids were over there doing their practice thing and they apparently got sent on a run, which took them on the jogging path right around the skate park. So I just kind of stopped and looked at my phone and stuff when they went by, because there were probably 30 or 40 kids that went running by and they're all teenagers, and it's like, I really don't want to deal with that. With me stumbling up ramps and stumbling around pushing. I shouldn't be embarrassed, I know, but I heard at least one of them say the word skate or skateboard, and it's like, yeah, I'm not going to do this in front of a bunch of kids. I'm just going to wait. You know, the older people walking and jogging, I'm completely cool with that. But teenagers, I'm just not quite ready for yet. Anyway, time to get home, get a shower, get the day started right. A little while later, showered and ready to start the day, feeling much, much better. Although there's still this part of me that wants to get back out there. I mean, it's not that great exercise. I mean, I'm not like running or anything, but it's been a lot of fun for me to get outdoors and just push around. I know a lot of you guys are probably getting sick and tired of hearing me talk about it and seeing me do it. It's a hobby. It's kind of like with the RC quadcopters and RC cars and just any sort of little hobby that I get into. I'm probably going to talk about it in here. Sorry if it's something you're not really interested in. Moving forward though, unless I do something that I find to be significant, I'm probably not going to show that much of it on here. I'm just doing what I can to try to get more comfortable with it and to have fun doing it. If I learn to do an ollie or something, I'll of course show it here. If I learn any sort of tricks, if I just get good enough to start using the ramps, yeah, I'll definitely show that just briefly on here. But yeah, thought I'd go ahead and mention that. Time for a little bit of lunch. So I know I probably literally just said that I was going to stop talking skating for a little while, but Amazon just delivered my new bearings for my skateboard, as well as the tool. Amazon had this weird thing on the Bones Reds where you could either get them just the bearings, you could get the bearings with spacers and washers, you could get the bearings with speed cream, or you can get the bearings with spacers and washers and a T-tool. I did not own a proper tool for skateboards, and now I do. And just sort of an initial look at it, the thing seems pretty well built so far. Came with this little additional piece inside of it. Of course, you got the Phillips screwdriver there, little Allen head there, and your 3 different sizes you're going to use for all the different components of the board. Very, very cool. And there are the bearings themselves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put one set in on one wheel and just do a quick comparison, just to see if it makes any difference, really. Alright, as you may be able to see, I've got the reds installed on this one. I actually used the spacers and the washers and everything, so they didn't tighten up quite the same amount. But I've got them about the same distance away, so they've got about the same amount of travel. If anything, this one may be even a little bit more loose. Just take care of that real quick with the tool. Yeah, that's a little more even. And we'll just see if it made a difference at all. So, let's spin them. Alright, this one's already stopped. That one's still going just a little bit. All right, so very, very quick initial impression there. Definitely made a difference. Let's try again just for consistency. The one thing I'm really noticing here is this one appears to be rolling very, very roughly, and this one just looks super smooth. Again, that might be partially to do with the wheels, it might be to do with the bearings, it might be any number of things, but this one definitely went a lot longer. Let's try the other direction. This one's already stopped, that one's still going pretty fast. Yeah, so I mean, consistently, it appears to have made a pretty significant difference. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get the other 3 wheels swapped out, and maybe take it outside to the garage and ride around a little bit. Possibly, if there's time, even head back over to the skate park. I've already been there once today, but nothing's stopping me from going back. Alright, new hardware, all the wheels. Let's see if it makes a difference. Such a small, flat, smooth surface, it's really hard to tell. Really smooth so far, though. Yeah, I think they do roll a little faster. Super smooth. Have to take it to the park to really find out, though. Definitely a lot smoother. It's so humid, so hot. I've only been out here like 15-20 minutes, but I've been pushing around almost the whole time. I did go up this little ramp here about halfway and back down without dying, so that's definitely a plus. Again, not something I should be doing quite yet, just messing around a little bit. But yeah, getting more comfortable, finding muscles I didn't know existed in my feet and legs, which is really good. It's good exercise. Well, everyone is home. This little one was having a bottle when I picked him up from daycare. And it looks like it's almost time for dinner already. Yep. Duncan's been eating without us. So what are we doing tonight? This looks like burgers or sandwiches?
Yep, it's umami.
Umami burgers?
Umami burgers.
Okay. So burgers with mushrooms and cheese and some sort of fries. Sweet potato fries. Cool stuff. Now that is a highly burgery burger. Literally, look how tall that burger is. It's very, very burgery. That was significantly tasty. And it had mushrooms on it, and I ate them. It's one of the things I can definitely say for this home chef thing. It's gotten me to try things I don't normally do. I don't normally do mushrooms, I don't normally do tomatoes. In the last 2 days, the salad had tomatoes in it, and I tried that. Didn't love it, but last week we did one that had little teeny tiny tomatoes in it, and I was able to eat that. And the one today has all kinds of mushrooms all over it, and I just completely demolished mine. She's almost demolished hers. The downside that I'm seeing to them is they keep including sweet potato fries, and they don't always turn out all that well. They're not terribly crispy, they don't have a huge amount of flavor. They're still good, they're just, for moving forward and doing it again, I would probably do a different side. But still, really good burger. Nom 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 nom. Nom. Quite a little while later, little man got a bath. Feeling better, feeling less smelly now. He is getting ready to have a bottle and bedtime. He just had all of his medicine. Oh, he's so tired. Ellis had his last bottle for the evening, and right at the end of the bottle, he was done. He completely passed out. So he's in bed, and it's just after 10 p.m. It's almost 10:15. And now I'm faced with a dilemma. Obviously, I'm getting ready to finish up the vlog and get it all uploaded and everything, but what do I do after that? Do I go on to bed at 10:30 p.m. or do I stay up and try to get some work done? Back when Duncan was younger, before Ellis was born, I would stay up until 12 or 1 o'clock at least working on video stuff. I probably will not, though. I'll probably take advantage of this opportunity and actually go to bed at a reasonable hour. So you know what? I think I'm just going to go ahead and wrap things up for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for putting up with all my skateboarding content. Again, I've just been doing this and having fun with it, and that's sort of what I put out there. Whatever I'm doing at the time, whatever I'm having fun with, that's what I choose to share with you guys. So, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow.